it just is getting bad, and now it's worse. I don't understand what's happening with Manchester City. 12 games and almost no wins. Like, it's never happened. Like, how has this happened with Manchester City having lost all 9 games in all competitions this season? This is like remarkable what we're seeing right now. And who has done a masterclass on them this weekend? It is Aston Villa. Unai Emery gets the better of Pep Guardiola. I'm sure Morgan Rogers would be laughing at Manchester City. He's a Manchester City boy. He was in their academy. He's a academy graduate from Manchester City who's moved on to greener pastures, and then he's found his pasture in the land of Aston Villa. Sounds familiar. Like when Manchester City let go of well-known Cole Palmer. Well, I'm sure they'll be missing all of these players who are now scoring against them and have just found a life of their own outside of the Manchester Blue. Aston Villa, 16th minute, Jean Duran goal. A beautiful goal, like, made from Morgan Rogers. And the second Morgan Rogers goal, he is so quick. Like, that Morgan Rogers goal, it reminds me of what Phil Foden would do generally, like in like a 2 millimeter, like he just has 2 seconds to make a call and he will like a snapshot with power with the top bin. That's how much space Morgan Rogers had. But then the defensive liner was completely shambolic from Manchester City. Erling Haaland starting on top with Grealish, Foden and Silva in behind him, with Kovacic and Gundogan giving the protection. Guardiola, John Stones, Akanji and Rico Lewis in the defensive lineup, with Stefan Ortega in the goal. Edison injured, Norwood on the bench. Kyle Walker came on, Jeremy Doku and Savinho for Manchester City. But it was a masterclass from Unai Emery. The midfield completely overpowering everything Manchester City threw at them. And they were, like, at one point it was like, I was looking at the game and it almost felt to me like Manchester City was playing like Aston Villa, and Aston Villa was controlling the ball so much in the middle of the park. It was just mad. With Tielemans, with Onana, with Kamara, and Morgan Rogers running with the ball with Jean Duran. Cash, Pau Torres, Konza and Digne, excellent in defending. I think Haaland, I've never seen Haaland being so singled out. He had no service, no help, nothing. But what does this mean for the table? Aston Villa are currently sitting 5th in the Premier League, and Manchester City are